Charlie's all into his papers. He didn't even look up at me when I poured his coffee.
Well, he's probably just really involved in whatever he's working on, you know. Or maybe he just doesn't like to talk.
My ex-husband was like that.
I didn't know you'd been married.
He was my last boyfriend from high school. It didn't last very long. We were just kids.
Oh, right.
He was a carpenter.
Oh.
And he'd come home from his job, and I'd come home from this place, and he'd be hot and sweaty, and I'd be tired and cranky. Sometimes I'd make supper, and we wouldn't even say one word to each other.
You know, sometimes I think you can be lonelier in a marriage than you ever were when you were single.
Yeah, I guess. I haven't given up, though. I keep thinking how nice it would be to sit down and eat with somebody you can talk to. You know, ask him how his day went and tell him how yours was, and maybe later I'd sit down and embroider a pillowcase and he'd read the newspaper. We'd be across the room from each other, but together, you know?
Yeah, I know. It's a really lovely thing that you'd wish for.
This is what customers love to see when they're sitting over dirty dishes. Two waitresses standing here running their mouths. Get a move on.
And Mo would be happier if he had someone to go home to at night. Somebody to taste his fancy recipes and tell him what a genius he was.
Well, love is not the answer to everything.
Maybe. You know, if you went over there and asked Charlie what he was working on, that might be a real conversation starter.
I've had what you were talking about, you know, and I've lost it, too. I'm not sure I want to risk losing it again.
Okay. Suit yourself. Hey, how'd it go with Jared?
How'd it go with Renee?
Oh. Well, she wouldn't budge. I mean, I tried to tell her that we were just worried about her and that moving somebody into the house was probably not a great idea because of the state of mind that she's in, and
she wouldn't.
No!
Really? It's my life. No, Sarah, it's all of our lives.
Oh, let me guess what they're fighting about.
Great, the gang's all here.
Hey, I could hear you all the way down the hall. What is going on?
Natalie says she's going to tell Jared he can't see me anymore.
Because Sarah is being stubborn about a guy who is a jackass, and it's obvious that he's playing her.
Well, if he is, that is my problem.
No, it's the family's problem.
Knock it off, both of you. Jessica, would you tell me what this is about?
I can handle this, Dad.
Did anyone else hear my name being used in vain?
No. What is the problem?
We cannot leave this guy alone in our house while we all go off to Texas.
You know what, Natalie? For once, I agree with you.
Hey, Jared.
Ever been to Texas?
Star, this isn't gonna work. Miss Woodrow has never been cool with your Aunt Dorian. She's not gonna like her filling in for your mom.
I know, but my Aunt Dorian can talk her way in and out of anything, so she'll make it work.
All right, I'm here. And everything's going to be just fine. But really, less than an hour before they come over, how did this happen?
Miss Woodrow suddenly wanted to push the foster care agreement through as soon as possible. I was at school and she told me to come straight here. She said that we need to take care of the home visit before anything else. So her and some other guy from Child Services need to come and talk with Mrs. Manning.
Oh, but unfortunately, Mrs. Manning is off chasing after,
My dad.
Right. Now, we just need to make a plan, and we need to make it work.
You know, every second we're in here, Marcy gets farther and farther away.
Yeah, I thought about that all night.
Welcome to the club.
I wonder if all this would have happened if I hadn't kept quiet about Tommy for so long.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Well, what's it going to be?
Funds are all taken care of. You two will be out of here in a few minutes.
Aha! So I guess that means you guys had a little powwow, came to your senses, gonna let us out here, get back on the road. Now, what does that look about?
We came up with a different plan.
Yeah, well, we like to call it Plan B.